What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? How y'all doing? Happy Thursday. Happy Thursday. Y'all, it's almost Friday, thank God. Let me plug my stuff up here. Ooh. Took my little bun down. I'm scratching my damn hair. Ooh. All right. I'm set up here. How y'all doing? Thank y'all for being here. I appreciate you guys for being here. Ooh. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. This is our pop-in, honey. Y'all forgive me, child. I took my damn hair down. Because I'm trying to get comfortable. When I get home, I have to get comfortable. I have to get comfortable. Okay? Yes, I had to get uncorporate. When I try to go to work, child, try to put this hair up so I can be corporate. When I come home, child, I got to take it down so I can relax, honey. So I can relax. But how y'all doing? I hope y'all had a great Thursday. I sure did, honey. I did my little food pantry, food giveaway thing today. That turned out well. And brought my butt on home, and thank the Lord. All right, so now we're here, honey, for our video, and thankfully you guys are here with me as well. Hello to everybody, all the content creators that are here, as well as my mods. I see you guys. All right, everything said in the video is alleged and in my opinion and is used for fair use and entertainment. Okay, let's go ahead and get into the show. Let's close that. Yeah, close tab. All right, boom. Yes, let's go ahead and get into it, honey. Let's get into it because we got a lot of great topics and I want to get through them. All right. Yes. All right. Okay, share. Let's get into it, honey. Let's let it catch up, child, because y'all know StreamYard have a little latency. There we go. Y'all can see me. All right. So Diddy's mom, honey. Diddy's mom is currently in the hospital after experiencing some chest pains, honey. Miss Janice Combs, y'all know that's her name. Janice Combs, honey, had to be rushed to the hospital because she was having them good old chest pains. I said, child, the feds must have called her up and told her they got her on one of them damn videos over there. Because I done told y'all they were saying to her that his mom was like a little madam out here. And she was over there asking the girls to come over there for some little modeling jobs. And next thing we know, they was doing some other things up over there, allegedly. So old Janice, honey, might have got a call from the feds, honey, letting her know that her ass going to be on that list with her son in these upcoming lawsuits for these Fed charges. So that would give me heart palpitations too. The damn feds done let me know. Well, I mean, I ain't saying that's what they said, but I'm alluding to the fact that she may, she might have got one of them good old phone calls, because y'all know, honey, when the feds be calling, yes, honey, that's some stressed out type of heart pains right there. That's what it's giving. That's what it's giving, girl. Ooh, child. Let's go on and read what they had to say. They said, ooh, child, not the mama. Yeah, honey. They said the mama had a little something to do with it too. Said she was calling the girls up there talking about some, come on up here and have a little, trying to recruit them for a little modeling jobs, and then they get there and find out that they got to do some other things. That's what they had said. So mama, your name been mentioned in it too. Mama sitting on all the residuals from all the bad boy artists. Okay, that's why she over here with this Versace outfit on up over here. Okay, you wearing this damn Versace outfit and this old ass Lil' Kim wig, this passed down Lil' Kim wig her ass got on. And yeah, your ass gonna be locked up too. Yeah, you are. You are. But I'm sorry you in the hospital, Mama Combs, but you going to jail with your son. So come on out of there, honey. Go on and let them prescribe you something. Go on and get you some ibuprofen or some shit like that. And let them go on and send you to the house so the feds can come on and get you, because you in trouble too, okay? But let's go on and read what they had to say here at the neighborhood talk about her. It says that let's keep Diddy's mother, Janice Combs, honey, in our prayers. We are. It says that she's been rushed to the hospital, girl, for chest pains. That's according to TMZ. And y'all know TMZ is usually reputable, so I do like to quote them. Says that Diddy, honey, is currently in Miami, by his mother's side, okay? Now it says it's still unclear exactly what caused the pain, but we're told that she's going to remain in the hospital for at least another day, honey. So she gonna make sure ain't nothing wrong with her for she going down there to the prison, girl. Now it also says that we're told that Janice believes that the pains is related to stress over her son's legal woes. Duh. Ain't that what I just said? Including the federal investigation and multiple civil lawsuits. Because if Diddy goes down, mama goes down. If Diddy goes to prison, mama got to go to prison, okay? Because all the shit is in mama's name. So mama know about all the stuff. Mama know about all the underground tunnels. Mama know about all the trafficking. Mama know about all the videotapes. Mama know about all the girls that couldn't come up out, couldn't leave when they wanted to. Mama know about Cassie getting hit and all the stuff that Cassie had to go through. Mama know about all the stuff. Mama knows where the bones are buried, so to speak. So if son go down, if Diddy go down, okay, because I'm pretty sure he done had a little conversation with mama. Said, mama, don't you say shit. Don't you do no interviews. Don't you talk. Don't you do none of that. So she's sitting at home, girl, with all that stuff on her heart. And baby, her heart is about to explode with all these damn lawsuits and shit that's going on. Mm-hmm. So prayers to you, girl. Prayers to you that they, prayers to you, girl. I hope they ain't got to put the jumper cables on you while you in the hospital, girl, and they can send you on back home in your little Versace outfit. You can go home and take your ass home and lay down and reflect, girl, on your future, which is jail, okay? Moving on, though. I ain't got no more for you. You should have raised a better son, honey, and you shouldn't have been participating in his bullshit, okay? Yes, honey, mama was running the, yeah, honey, she was in charge of the girls, honey. She was in charge of the girls. That's what they said. Mama Combs was in charge of the girls. She was the modern day Della Reese out here, girl. Yes, she was, honey. Like they said, throw it up and make it sunshine. She was that, yeah. That was Mama Combs. Mm-hmm. Yes, child. I'll be home like Fred Sanford too. Oh, God, it's the big one, honey. That's how her ass landed in the hospital. Oh, child, get the nurse in here. It's the big one, girl. I don't want to laugh, but anywho and anyway, let's move on, child. Out here on your Fred Sanford bullshit. Child, get the nurse in here quick, child. All right, so let's go on and get into this, child. Faylin, honey. Faylin, Simon's ex-wife Faylin is out here talking shit about Porsha, child. Porsha is gonna be done snatched all your bangs out, girl. Listen, I don't think you want that heat with Porsha now. We done saw Porsha how she done pulled out 28 bang hairs over there on Keion's ass at the reunion that one time when Keion got to talking slick. Now you out here doing it. Now, I don't know what to tell you. Now you might want to stand down on this one, Faylin. So they said that Simon Gubadia's ex Faylin, honey, speaks on seeing Porsha out recently in the ATL streets, honey. She says that she didn't step though. Your ass didn't step either, okay? Because I see you still got your bangs and all that, girl. And she says that I'm not going to ruin my best friend's birthday for a licensed prostitute with a P, girl. So now she's trying to call Porsha a whole prostitute out here with a P, girl. I said, oh, when Porsha see you, girl, it's going to be a girl fight. That's what it's going to be. So Faylin, honey, they said that Faylin, honey, saw Porsha and said that Porsha did nothing, honey. And they just locked eyes. That's all your ass better do, because you're going to be locked up somewhere with your damn hair toe out. And you got some pretty hair, girl. I don't want to see all this hair on the pavement. I don't want to see it, girl. Porsha got a wig on, but this is your hair. I don't want to see your hair on the pavement. You can pull her wig off, but your shit get pulled out, girl. It's a wrap. But let's go on and listen to what she had to say, because she had a whole lot to say. I was like, girl.
Okay. Wait, speaking of Porsha, a couple weeks ago, I saw you two in the club at the same time. I don't know if y'all seen each other. I saw y'all at Ladies of R&B, and I was very surprised because I really never see you on Wednesday. I've seen Porsha come a few times. Yeah. And in my mind, I was thinking, I hope they don't see each other, because I don't want my party to turn left.
Yeah, we definitely locked eyes. I was like, you going to take this moment to say something? Or I said, it's not even worth it. It's my best friend's birthday.
Because you could have ruined your best friend's birthday.
Right.
And you didn't want to be that friend.
Do that. Right, exactly. Okay. And I'm not going to do it for, a licensed prostitute. I'm not doing that.
Whoa. Let's get up out of here.
I mean, they are calling her Muhammad Ali. They say she got them hands. That's all I'm going to say.
They are.
She sure damn do. You better ask Kenya about that shit. She sure do.
Wait, speaking of Porsha,
she sure do have them hands. You better watch it. Faylin. Now y'all run in the same circles and in the same streets down there. Now you okay? I don't want you coming back on there with no black eye doing another interview talking about you done ran into Porsha again and Porsha done scratched your damn eyes out. Okay, you better watch it. Okay. I warned you. I warned you now. Let's go on to get into what Dennis had to say, honey, Porsha's baby daddy, because he's speaking up too after Porsha and went out here and alluded to the fact that old Simon, honey, is having the old ED, erectile dysfunction out here. And now Simon is saying he gonna sue Porsha, honey, for defamation for saying he got the old erectile dysfunctional issues down below. Okay, now y'all know he is 60 years old, girl, and it ain't no shame, Simon, if you got to use the blue pill. Ain't no shame in that. I mean, if it worked with the blue pill, that means you good. I mean, some of these men out here that ain't even your age yet got to use blue pills. Okay, so just because Porsha put your business out there and said, hey, look, ED, erectile dysfunction, like his little thing ain't working like it need to. I mean, don't be mad. Just go out there and do what you got to do. All right, cut back on the pork and the cold cuts, and you might be all right. All right, cut back on the $5 footlongs and all that damn oil and vinegar and shit, and you might be all right down there. But let's go on and get into what old Dennis had to say, okay? It says that not Porsha baby daddy Dennis McKinley shading her estranged ex-husband Simon, honey, said that the city boys, we down like 1,000. Remember HD, not ED. I said, no, he didn't go there. Let's go on and get into it, child. So he said, hey, it won't me. Like Simon might have that ED, but I ain't got no ED, okay? Yeah, no, we ain't got that. So he was like, yeah, we good over here. We good over here. We are good over here. So that's what he letting Simon know. You might have them problems, but I ain't got them, okay? So, So Simon, honey, Simon has to say, ED has never felt this good. Let me take my ED self around the world as a single man with no ducks in tow. Wah, wah, wah. Was that supposed to be a read, Simon? Was that supposed to be a read? Take them chiclets and go and sit your ass down. Chiclets teeth. Go sit down, okay? With your big bowling ball ass head. Go sit it down. That's why she don't want you, because you corny. And you petty like a female, okay? Like, look at that. Look at Porsha. She don't put the big ED up in there. Don't put his damn picture down there. I said, see, Porsha. Now, you married this man because you said he was the love of your life. Now, evidently, you knew before y'all got married that he had the good old ED, all right? And we ain't talking about the abbreviations for education, all right? You knew that the down below parts weren't working. Now you want to clown this man because his little peen ain't working like you thought it was going to be out here working. Why women always be attacking men down below when the shit don't work? Why is that always our go-to? When a man mess around and piss us off, what's the first thing we say? And that's why you smile down there. And that's why you didn't please me down there. And that's why your thing don't work. That's our shit, ain't it, women? When we get mad at a man. That's why that thing ain't shit down there. I knew it. But your ass was married to him for about 10 years. And now you want to come back with, oh, yeah, he ain't shit. Yeah, that thing was small. It was so small, girl. Lord have mercy. Girl, I was laying there playing on my phone while he was digging me out, girl. I ain't even know he was in the room, girl. Oh, that shit. That's how y'all be with me. I ain't even know he was in the room, girl, when he was up there, girl. I ain't even know. Girl, he was trying to go down, girl. I ain't even know what he was doing, girl. I ain't even feeling, girl. I was like, child, bye. Only when y'all ain't together no more, he's sorry as hell and his shit don't work. All right. Simon was not done, child. Simon says that this railroad 265-day just does not get it. Says that there are consequences for making inflammatory and defamatory statements. Get your coins together. You're going to need every dime to defend what's coming. So he's alluding to the fact he's going to sue her for defamation for saying he has ED. All right. I mean, how they going to know? You're going to have to get in court and whip it out, okay? Look at some of them good little nasty magazines in court and see if the thing going to burn. Is that how you going to prove it? Probably not. Says that a woman that has a history of coming for the manhood of every ex, peddling same old narratives and tricks. Unfortunately, you met the right one. Hashtag railroad 265 days. Hashtag married 453 days. Oh, you counted them. Oh my, you got a lot of time on your hands. You counted how many days that you were married. Most people say, yeah, I was married for 5-6 years. This nigga here counting the days. Do you know the hours too? Did you count down to the minutes and the seconds also? Simon, with your petty ass, because you ain't got shit else to do all day. But trolling the internet to see what Porsha got to say. Every time she say something, you right there on it. As soon as she hits send, you done sent your shit out. I ain't never seen somebody so petty. He is hurt, ain't he? So I say he is really hurt. He is absolutely hurt. As soon as she hit send, Simon done typed his shit out and done sent it already. Like you right on her heels every time she reply online. Like it gives that you are stalking and you have nothing else to do. Like, she's the female. You're acting like the female. Like, you acting more, sensitive than she is. Let the shit go. There is a certain thing called ignore. Like, let her get her shit off her chest. You've been getting yours off, Simon. She's been ignoring you for the longest. And now that she's replying, now you want to run the court. It don't work that way. See, you talk a little shit. She talk a little shit. See, you've been talking some shit, Simon. You've been doing that. And Porsha just been kind of sitting back like, all right. I'm gonna do like Mel. Mel say, bet. I bet. And y'all know what that means when somebody say, I bet. That means everybody get on your ass, keep it up. All right. And that what Mel told him, bet. When Destiny posted that damn picture and that video of her kids, Mel said, bet. Destiny took that shit right down. Because black people, we know what bet mean, okay? Bet mean I'm about to get up on your ass. All right? That mean you don't get no more warnings. I see the red phone. That mean you don't get no more warnings. I'm about to tear off in your ass. And she hurried up and took that shit down. So that's what Porsha had to do to you, Simon. She had to give your ass a bet. And you kept right on with the bullshit. Now she done told the people out here that your little elephant trunk don't work. Okay? I ain't mad though. I ain't mad because I'm enjoying it. I'm sitting back. I mean, shit, where my popcorn at? Shit, I can't have no popcorn. But anyway, yeah, let's move on, girl. Okay, let's move on. Here he go again, child. Porsha, we already read this one where Porsha already said, honey, the things that you can do for your erectile dysfunction. She trying to help you. See, she done went out here and did her due diligence and then dug up some medical information for you, Simon, and let you know what you can do for men's health awareness, okay? She said you need to lose a little weight if you're overweight, and that might help your penis work. She said you might want to stop smoking because we have seen you out here with some cigars a time or two. You might want to eat healthy because it's looking like you out here eating pig feet and all that shit out here now that she gone. You ain't got nobody to cook for you, so you out there eating pig feet and pig knuckles and Wanda's turkey legs out here. That's why your penis not working. All right, so she said exercise daily, and she ain't talking about just your Twitter fingers, okay? She's talking about your whole body. Then she said, try to reduce stress and anxiety. And we all know that you stressed out because your ass stay in the neighborhood talk and every other damn news publication out here because you stay replying and on the bullshit. So you ain't doing none of the things that she asked you to do. You stay doing all of the things that she asked your ass not to do, though. All right, moving on. All right. How does a man feel when he has ED? See, she ain't done. It is common for men with ED to feel anger. And notice she went ahead and highlighted the shit too, because all of the things that he has is what she highlighted. It says that he feels anger, frustration, sadness, and lack of confidence, okay? However, the condition can be treated, girl, okay? So it says coping with erectile dysfunction, anxiety and stress are common emotional responses, but one qualitative study found that actually the most common initial reaction was a sense of emasculation, girl. Ooh. Simon, she described you to a T, sir. Go ahead and follow all these things that she pulled up for you, girl. And get your life out here, okay, Simon? Lord have mercy, child. He is, baby, when I tell you he is all in his feelings. Yes, girl, the elephant trunk. He is all in his feelings out here. But let's move on, child. We ain't got no more for him. We ain't got no more for him. All right, let's move on. Simon, you okay? Let's check on Simon, child. Let's check on Simon, Lord. Simon, are you okay, Simon? Because, baby, I don't want you out here having a hard time coping with life, Lord, okay? Let me check on Simon, y'all. Let's check on Simon before we move on. Because, Lord. Hold on. Y'all know my shit over here acting a fool. Go ahead and get it out, Simon. Go ahead and get it out, okay? Oh, Lord, why don't you want me to play my video? Y'all are tripping. Like, why y'all take my fucking video? Y'all see what I'm talking about? Oh, my God. You okay, Simon?
I can't cut me all the time.
I know. Lord, have mercy.
I can't cut me all the time.
Let me get you Here you go. Oh, Jesus.
I can't cut me all the time.
Wipe your tears. Here you go. Here you go.
I can't cut me all the time.
Lord have mercy. I know. Let's move on, child. Let's move on, honey. Go on and cry. Get it out, son. Get it out. All right. Erectile dysfunction it's gotta be bad. It's just gotta be bad. I just know. Come on here. Air hug. All right, get off me. Shit. Moving on, child. Ooh, child. Get off me. Get off me. Don't hug me no more now. Get off me. Shit. Get off me. All right. Let's get on to this next topic, child. All right, Megan Good, honey. Megan Good sits down with Shannon Sharp. All right, and she talks about and opens up about her divorce from old Reverend Devon Franklin out here. She said that going through the divorce shook me to the core, girl. Now, we already talked about Devon out here saying that every night, girl, he was crying like the man that we just showed y'all whenever Megan divorced him. All right, because y'all know she was a little first lady over there at the church, and the church people didn't like her, child, because she was wearing a stomach out in church, and they would call her up. Their child said, the first lady, Megan, come up here, child, and let's do a prayer. And she had on a little halter top and all that in church. She didn't know how to be a first lady and how to dress as a first lady, girl. She had on a little booty shorts up there with a choir robe, and they said, that don't go together. But come on up here and pray with us, girl. We'll take you. We'll accept you because you his wife or whatever. But you can't be up here wearing halter tops and your stomach out, girl, and a choir robe cape back there. She had on like a choir robe cape and some booty shorts like she was down there at the Freaknik. And yeah, with a bra hanging out in the front and a belly button with the navel ring and all that showing up there, you know, trying to be a first lady. And they was like, that's not how a first lady's supposed to look. But, you know, I know the Lord said, come as you are, but he ain't say come like that, girl. Now, go on and zip your robe up, girl, because you showing too much in church. So they ain't like Megan and they ain't accept her. So let's go ahead and get into what she was telling old Shannon, girl, because she said, oh, child, it was a lot. It was a lot going on in that marriage, girl. All right. Let's back it up because I'm going to get all of that, girl. All right. Y'all ready?
Is the last 2 years where your faith has been tested the most?
For sure. Not this past year. This past year, I'm like, Lord, I know you're going to do what you do, and I trust you. Mm-hmm. And making sure that I was there to give that to Jonathan. Mm-hmm. That's what I felt that I was there to do. Yeah. My faith has never wavered in that, you know, in that instance. But going through the divorce, that shook me to my core. I was just like, but Lord, you asked me to be celibate, and I was. You know, you told me who to marry. I married that person. I try to do everything to the best of my ability, and no, I didn't do everything perfect, but I don't know that I could have done anything different, if I'm being honest. And so I was just like, why is this happening? My greatest fear was for my husband to leave me after 10 years of marriage, the way that my dad and my mom separated. And that's exactly what happened. And it was just like, I don't understand this. And so it was a lot of prayer, a lot of evaluation, a lot of learning about myself. Even it was a lot of realizing the place that we both were in. It was a lot of just like rediscovering God and realizing that sometimes the way that we see or understand things, it's not that it's not true. It's just you do come into different seasons. And I had to accept that if this isn't something I've chosen, but it's something that God has allowed, then God has allowed it for a good reason. And I think that we both have grown from it tremendously. I think that now, I think that at the time I was so mad at Devon, but now I think what he did was very brave. And I think that it was a very scary thing to know that the church and all the people, everyone was going to be like, well, this is not what a man of God or a woman of God does, you know? Right. And of course there were a lot of people who were like, well, Megan must've done something. And I'm like, what? You know? But I think that in order to grow to the place that we've grown, I think we absolutely were supposed to be married for that amount of time. And I think we got the best and the benefit out of it.
Is the last 2 years where your faith has been tested the most?
For sure. Not this past year. This past year, I'm like, Lord, I know you're going to do what you do.
So maybe you should have got a letter from your other church, girl, so they would have treated you a little bit better when you went up over there at his church, because this given that they ain't accept you. They ain't like you up over there, girl. They didn't like you up over there. And I do feel like in life that everything happens for a reason and a season. Like everybody that you meet in your life it's a seasonal type of situation. That person is meant to be in your life for a certain season. And when that season is up, then they can't be there anymore, because as you grow and develop and elevate, everybody's not meant to go where you're going. I totally believe that. Okay. And a lot of people will try to say that you think you brand new and you think you all that and you think you the shit like that because you can't hang out with us. And no, I can't hang out with you no more because where I'm going and where I'm elevating to, you can't go. You're not going to know how to act when we get there. So a lot of times you do have to shake people when you're going to a certain level in a certain place in your life. Because one, they're going to be jealous of you. Two, they're going to try to hold you back because they want to be there. And three, they're just not meant to go. It's called extra baggage. So you have to shake people sometimes and just remove them. You can still speak with them, just like when you hit the lottery. It's not wise to stay in the same area that you are to live a different type of lifestyle. You're in a different tax bracket. Why you want to stay in the hood with $50 million? You got to move because they're going to keep breaking in your shit because they don't like what you are and what you possess. You got to move. And that's the same way when you get out of certain situations. You were meant to be in his life for that particular season. You learned what you needed to with him. You grew in a certain element that you didn't know you could grow in. And he learned and grew with you as well. And it was just time to go. Yes, you're going to cry because it hurt. Because when you're with somebody, you're married to somebody, even if it's for a short time, you become commingled with that person, your soul, especially if you're having intimacy. We talked about that before. Intimacy makes you bond. There's a certain bond that you get when you sleep with the person. That's why they call it soul ties. That's why they call it soul ties. So you have to be careful who you meet, and you have to be careful in the situations that you get into with certain people. Because when you break that chain to get away from them, a lot of times it's hard to totally break away from that person in that situation. Okay, that's why this thing called therapy, you need it. Black people, I don't know why we don't like therapy. I do therapy. I enjoy going to therapy because it helps detox some of the stuff up out of my life that don't need to be there. There's nothing wrong with therapy. It don't mean that you're crazy. It just means that there's somebody else that has a different perception and things than you do. And you have to be open and you have to be receptive to those things. And if you're not, then what's the point of going? I love therapy. I'm glad that she is speaking out on this because we really haven't heard her talk much about her divorce and her separation from Devon Franklin, but we have heard him talk several times. He is dating again, I saw. He's dating someone else. Obviously, he's moved on with his life, but he said, hey, after divorce, I cried damn near every day that Megan and I weren't together. So now she's moved on with Jonathan. She's happy. He's got somebody. He's happy. And it is what it is. I mean, great for them. I'm happy that they're doing what they love. Okay. But yeah, definitely be careful with those things. And always remember, everything happens within a season, and learn how to change with the seasons. Don't try to stay the same. It's just seasons. That's why I call it seasons. You cannot wear shorts in the wintertime. Y'all get where I'm going with this? Let me educate y'all just a little bit, all right? Because y'all know I like to be a therapist a little bit sometimes. You cannot do the same thing in every season. As the seasons change, you got to change, okay? You got to change. You can't be out here with no damn hot-ass coat on in the summertime. When that season change, you got to peel off some things. Y'all get where I'm going with that? And the same goes for when it gets cold. You're going to have some cold moments in your life. So you're going to have to bundle up. You have to bundle up some so that you can protect yourself out here. All right. Let's move on, though. Hope we help somebody right there. Let's move on. All right. Pastor Sweet Draws, a.k.a. Pastor Keion Henderson. And I know his members, child, they're going to come for me. But, child, we don't give a hot damn. Y'all know we said we want to say over here, child. I don't know. Let's go and get into it, though. I'm sad, though. I'm sad to see this child. I see y'all saying, Real, you better preach. Y'all know I'm telling the truth over here. Y'all know I'm telling the whole truth and nothing but the truth. You got to peel off, child. You got to peel off. That means people, too. You got to peel off things. And you got to peel off people. That's dead weight. They try to weigh you down to keep you from elevating. You can't. That's how people be. When they don't want to see you moving up and doing things, this is how they be. Right here. They want to hold on to you and steady pulling you down. And you steady trying to be elevating. It's like this. And you got to be like, look, get off me. It's like trying to save somebody who can't swim. They steady pulling you down. And if you don't soon get away from their ass, you're going to be drowning too. Period. You better throw them a lifeline and say, hey, you better hold on. Let me pull you in. Nah, I ain't got nothing to do if you ain't strong enough to hold on. I'm going to pull you in here. But what I'm not going to do is jump in there and let you pull me under and I go down too. All right. That's a learning lesson for somebody. All right, let's move on. Pastor Keion Henderson shares photos of his church in Houston, Texas, the damages that occurred after Hurricane Beryl made landfall. Very bad damages, you guys. I know they got a lot of insurance that's going to cover this, but it's sad that they're not going to be able to have praise and worship in their church for quite some time until this is fixed. Okay. Now it says that let's see. Pastor Keion shared photos of his church, the lighthouse, being damaged after Hurricane Beryl made landfall in Houston, Texas. That a few days ago, Hurricane Beryl has left over 1 million people without power. My God. It says, please, let's pray for the city of Houston and the surrounding cities. Okay. Do we have anybody in my chat that's from the Houston area or from the Texas area that may be affected by this situation? Do we have anyone in here from the Houston, Texas area that may have been affected from Hurricane Beryl? Are you guys without power? Are you guys okay? All right. I'm doing a little check-in right quick. I hope you guys had a chance to go to the grocery store, because y'all know that they always say it on the news. Hey, hurricane such and such is coming. Go on down there, honey. Get all the tissue you need, all the canned goods, all the food that you need, honey. Make sure you got plenty of water and things like that, because, you know, once the storm hit, and you can't be trying to be going out there to be getting this stuff. Okay, so hopefully you guys, maybe some people may have had to evacuate. I'm not sure. But hopefully you guys are okay. Somebody says me. Are you guys okay? I see Spanika, OG Nini. Are you okay, ma'am? Drop down in chat. Let me know. Just Joyce, do you guys got power? Somebody said power just came back on. That's great. Somebody says I have power. Somebody says I'm in Austin, Texas. I'm okay. Great. Let's do a quick check-in for our people. Let's do a quick check-in for our people, okay? Let's see. Chevelle Carter, she says yes. Somebody says I'm from Houston. Somebody says H-Town. Are you guys okay? People still without power. I know there are some people that are still without power. Are they offering places that you guys can go there, like the Blue Cross? Or are you guys able to go to a hotel maybe for a couple of days until things kind of get back to where it needs to be? Somebody says I'm in Austin, Texas, and I'm okay. Somebody says I'm in Central Texas. Okay. Somebody says I have family in Houston. Somebody says no power. Somebody said it's just passed over Jamaica. Okay, y'all be careful, be safe, guys. Okay. Somebody says I'm in Atlanta. Okay. All right, says that hotels are booked. I believe that. Hotels are full. I believe that, because that's the go-to for most people when they know, because y'all know most hotels have generators. So if you go into a hotel, you're definitely going to be okay, because hotels usually have generators as to when the lights go out. You can go there. Oh man, Red Cross usually reaches out. Yeah, they do. Somebody says I have power and we are okay. Okay, great. So hopefully you guys are in a safe place. Okay. It sucks to not have power, especially with the temperatures being as hot as they are. But sometimes, hey, I would rather be hot than without a roof over my head. I mean, I kind of weigh my options. I would weigh my options if I'm in that space. But if you can go somewhere that's a little bit more safer, that does have lights like hotels, if you can afford to do that, please go ahead and do that. Please do not stay in these hot atmospheres and have heat strokes and things like that. So I'm sending prayers out to each and every one of you guys that were affected by this storm. Okay. Definitely. They says, watch out for price gouging. Yes, they do that as well. Anytime there's a storm. Thank you so much, KBR, for putting that out there. There is a lot of price gouging when that happens. Okay. People do hike up the price on things because they know that people are in need and that you don't have no other choice and you got to buy things. So definitely watch out for that. And if you see those things happening, definitely report these places. Okay. Definitely. Let's put up the praying hands in the chat, please. Right quick before we move on, let's put up the praying hands in the chat for those that are affected in Texas and anywhere else from Hurricane Beryl. All right, let's put up some praying hands. Let's see the praying hands. All right, let's get some praying hands in the chat for the people affected by Hurricane Beryl. I see them. Come on. Yes. Praying hands, honey. Praying hands. All right. Praying hands. My grandma always used to tell me you don't have to say a whole lot when you pray, that God knows your heart. She said that the most simplest prayer that you can pray, a lot of times when you don't know what to say, is God, do it. And he already knows what to do after that. So that's what we're going to say today for everybody that's affected by this situation is God, do it. He already knows what to do. He already knows where to go and he knows where to do it. Okay. So that's what we're going to say today. All right. Definitely. Prayer and hands for all the people affected. All right. You guys get to a safe place. Y'all know I love y'all down. You know that. All right. Let's get on, honey. Let's look at these pictures right quick. Let's look at these pictures right quick of the damages at this church, honey. What's the name of his church again? The Lighthouse Church. All right. It's a nice church, too. All right. Look at that. Look at the roof. My goodness. That's a bad storm. That is a bad storm. Look at that. My God. Look at that. That's inside the sanctuary. There's a lot of water, too. A lot of water damage. And look at the roof. Ooh, child. Yes, that's hey, when you don't know what to say, that's what my grandmother always used to tell me. Anytime you don't know what to say and your heart gets so full and you want to pray, but you don't know what to say, just say, God, do it. Just say, God, do it. Okay? That's all you got to say, honey. God, do it. He will, honey. He'll do that thing. Yes, he will. Look at that, honey. All that water damage. Look at that. With the water been coming up out, like the water coming from the sanctuary area out into like the maybe like the vestibule, the hallway, like the the atrium or whatever. Ooh, that's bad. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. Ooh, that's a lot of damage. Ooh, child. I see them praying hands. Come on, y'all. Look at that. Look at that. That's bad too. The whole ceiling's done tore the ceiling up in there. Look at all that water damage. But those look like that's like a linoleum floor or something like that. So hopefully they can just like get like the little things like where you push the water back out. So, that's not like carpet where that's like damaging like that. But still, still you risk having like mold and mildew and stuff like that with that much water sitting in an area for a long time. So it's going to take them a little while to get this church back to where it can be open for people to come back and utilize. Look at that. My goodness. That's so sad. I hate to see stuff like this. But I know they got a nice insurance policy that's going to fix all this stuff right back up. I hope they do. Look at that. Ooh, child. That's so sad. Lord. Yeah, it look like marble floors. They just need to get that water out of there. But they need to get it out of there quick when they can. Because that's going to be some serious mold and stuff growing up in there if they don't. Mold and mildew. And that's dangerous in itself, okay? But yeah, honey, let's move on. That's sad. So prayers for Pastor Keion and his congregation, child. Thankfully, nobody was up in there. Hopefully, nobody was in there. I hope that they go ahead and get their church back up and running. And I hope he don't be telling nobody else to be quiet when they're trying to praise the Lord up in there too. All right, moving on, child. I found this other topic where this lady, because y'all know I like to throw in different topics. I see y'all. They said I like Pastor Keion. Okay. Okay. Yes, honey. Said that we thank everyone for the prayers. Yes, honey. Yes, honey. Prayers do work. Yes, honey. Thank y'all for putting them praying hands in there. Yes. I see y'all putting it up. God, do it, honey. That's all you got to say. That's all you got to say. He know. A prayer is a soul sincere desire. Y'all remember that, okay? A prayer is a soul sincere desire. When you don't know what to say, just 3 words. God, do it. That's it. He know what to do. He made you, so he know your heart. He know your thoughts before you even think them. Okay. So when you get so full and you don't know what to say, I'm just sharing that with y'all because that's what was shared with me from my grandmother. Y'all know my grandmother's a pastor. And anytime I feel like I need that good word from her, honey, I can call her up and I feel good after that. So yeah, y'all remember that. When you feel like you want to pray and you don't know what to say to God, just say, God, do it. Okay. And just, hey, count that thing done, honey, and be done. He already know before you even say, God, do it. He already know what you get ready to say. All right. And he's already working on that thing. Let's get on with it now. I don't want to preach to nobody in here. Yes. Somebody said it. Thank you. Thank you for that as my prayer is with. Yes, honey. Yeah. That's your prayer, honey. Let that be your prayer. When you don't know what to say, just God do it. That's all you need. All right, so let's move on to this next topic. Now, this woman is saying that her man wouldn't marry her after a 10-year relationship, but married the next woman within 7 months. Who that sound like? I said, Lord, it ain't just Sonny and Moses and Destiny going through this, Lord. This woman says that a man wouldn't marry after 10 years of a relationship, honey, but married the next woman within 7 months. See what I'm talking about? You out here washing all these dirty drawers, you cooking, you acting like a wife for 10 years. And a woman that came up and through there within 7 months and got wifed up. That means it was something he didn't see in you. He was going to use you because you were doing all the things he wanted you to do. He need a meal. So he going to let you keep cooking. He got to have his clothes clean, so he going to let you keep doing that laundry. Okay. Occasionally he gonna want to lay you down like Chris Brown. So yeah, you giving him all the things that he want up front. So why wouldn't he keep going for 10 years? But then when he see old girl over here that's got the wifey qualities, that's who he gonna go out there to Jared's and all these other, little ring shop and buy her the nice little ring. After you done did all the damn work, 10 years worth. She did with 7 months. Ain't that some mess? Somebody say destiny. Let's go ahead and play this. All right.
Brothers to do, he is doing for this woman that he has only known for 7 months. Bottom line, bro, I love you if you're watching this, but I had to share it. Stop begging these men to do things you need to be done, because he is not going to change for you. He will never be the man you need him to be, because you are not the woman that he wants to be with. People change for who they want to change for. Stop preaching and start waiting patiently for your husband. My brother just married a woman he's only known for 7 months. Congratulations to my brother, and I love him, right? But this is the twist. He was with a woman for 10 years. Everything she asked my brothers to do, he is doing for this woman that he has only known for 7 months. Bottom line, bro, I love you if you're watching this, but I had to share it. Stop begging these men to do things you need to be done, because he is not going to change for you. He will never be the man you need him to be, because you are not the woman that he wants to be with. People change for who they want to change for. Stop preaching and start waiting patiently for your husband. My brother just...
What y'all think about that? She spoke facts right there. We talked about that a little bit this morning. Stop doing all the things that a wife is supposed to do before you get that major commitment. Okay? If you want to be a wife, stop doing too many wifely things before you get that major commitment, which is that ring. And don't just stop at the ring. Make sure that you guys are on the same page and that he's going to take that next step, not just buy you the ring, because anybody can go out there and buy a ring. Anybody can drop down on one knee and say, hey, let's get married. But if you know that person well enough and you know their heart and their intentions, then, you can add a little bit more, add a few more logs onto the fire, but don't throw the whole damn truckload of wood up on there on the campfire before you know. Because you got women that'll come up here, child, after you done did all the work for this man and scoop his ass up and walk off with that ring and be living happily ever after all the things like she just said. You've been doing all this stuff for 10 years and she come through up in here in 7 months and walk down that aisle with him. That's a mess. Somebody said, know your position. I know that's right. Single is, somebody said single is looking good. You got to do what works for you. Okay? Marriage is not for everybody. Some people just want to cohabitate. Some people just want to live together and boo up. Like they call it back in the day. Old women call it shacking. Some people just want to shack. They don't want to be married. And that's fine. Live your life the way you want to. But if you have ambitions to be a wife, there are certain things that you have to do. And there are certain expectations that you have as well. And don't be doing everything up front like that. Now you got to show him a little bit to show him that you do have the wifey qualities. But don't keep doing this shit for 10 years with no major commitment. No, he ain't going to make no commitment because you made him comfortable to have all the things in a wifely way. Yes, you in there cooking, child, you cooking down. You folding his drawers just like he like them and putting them in the drawer, honey. You making sure the house is clean, honey. When he get home from work, he ain't got to do a damn thing but kick his shoes off, cut the game on, fixed his plate and brought it to him. You're treating him like the wife. And then he's going to get bored a little bit because men, let me tell you something about a man. I know because I got one. All right. I've been married for a little bit so I can talk about this shit. All right. Men get bored easily. All right. Men are known hunters. It's in their nature to hunt. Even though they got a good one at home, sometimes, just sometimes, it ain't nothing wrong with looking because hell, I can look as long as you don't touch. But it's always going to be in the back of their mind, I can do better. That's how men think. Even though they got a good woman at home that's doing all the things, cooking, cleaning, sexing you the way you want them to, in the back of their mind, they're always going to think and or imagine having better. Okay? They're going to always imagine having better. And it blows me how some women be like, well, like Fantasia was saying, let's use her as an example because we talked about her one day in one of our chats where she said, You know, I wish the women would be out here trying it because I do everything that a wife is supposed to do. And I'm not worried about a woman taking my man. And the women been reaching out to my man. But, you know, I'm such a good wife that I'm not worried about da-da-da-da-da. Well, you can't never control what somebody else do. Now, you can do all the great things that you're supposed to, cook, clean, sex them up and all that. But it's always going to be another bitch out there that can do things better. But it has to be in the heart of that person to do you right and or not go out there and step out. To realize your worth. If he realizes your worth, then he won't step out. But don't get cocky with that thing and so comfortable to the place to where you don't think that another bitch can come up in there and do it better. Because there's always somebody that can do it better. That's why you got to keep a good prayer life when you have your relationship. And that's so important. When you have a relationship and or a marriage, it's important to have God as the forefront. When you have God in the forefront, that kind of keeps some of that other stuff up out of there. Y'all pray together. Like they say, a family that pray together definitely stays together. So you got to know what's on your man's heart and mind. Check in. That's why I said communication is important. If you don't talk with your man, if y'all just have this, routine where y'all he come in from work, you don't say shit to him. You don't ask him how his day was. You got to check in. You got to get in his mind. Check in with him from time to time during the day. I talked to my husband several times in a day. Okay. We FaceTime and all that. During the day, I would check in. I'd be like, oh, you look good today. He compliment me. Oh, you look nice today. You know, because by the time I get up, he going to work. You look nice today. We send a little messages or whatever. I done talked to him several times a day. So by the time he come home, hell, I already, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to speak to him, even though I might be, in the bed, getting ready to go to sleep or whatever, or taking me a little nap or chilling. I'm going to talk. Hey, how was your day? What's going on? What's new? I'm checking in. I want to know. I'm having conversate with your significant other. When you don't talk, there are things that you do not know because most men don't like to talk any damn way. So as women, it's our duty to open up that conversation so that person can let you know what the hell is going on. All right. When you don't talk, when you have communication, communication is broke down in your relationship, that shit can be dangerous. It can be dangerous because you don't want another bitch checking in. Okay. Yeah, feel me? You don't want another bitch checking in. So you better check in. That's all I'm saying. You better check in. But that's facts right here. We've already seen this situation with Sonny and Moses and Destiny. That's exactly how that shit worked. He didn't see no value in her. And he moved on to who he saw value with. All right. So it's called the total package. You ain't got the total package. Yeah. Thank you for the head. Thank you for the fried eggs and the bacon and the head. Thank you for washing my clothes, but you ain't it. That's what he was pretty much telling you. Okay. Moving on, though. Moving on, child. All right, so I found this video. A lot of people like to be saying, oh, it was Bobby that strung out Whitney. Well, let's go ahead and watch this video because her brother, honey, said he had to do his due diligence and teach his sister, Whitney Houston girl, how to be on the Keion out here. Let's go and get into this video. I ran across this and I want to share it. And somebody said, we'll see. What y'all talking about? I be trying to stay out y'all business in the chat because y'all be on some other stuff. All right. Let's get on into this child because Whitney Houston brother child. Whitney Houston brother said, honey, he had to teach her how to do this thing. Said that Bobby was a lightweight. So everybody was out here saying that Bobby turned Whitney out. No. This brother turned her out. All right, let him tell you.
I was very close, like I said, and we spent a lot of time together. And it wasn't like I was 10 years older than her and I introduced her to drugs. Here, little girl, no, we graduated from marijuana together. She wanted to try it after I tried it, and we tried it. If anything was going to be done, I was going to be the one to show her. The age was probably around 16. Yeah. Every day. A lot every day. Shit that usually kills motherfuckers, and you survive it, so you keep rocking.
What about Bobby?
Let's just say Bobby was fucking lightweight when it came to motherfucking drugs. Bobby was not someone who could do we surpassed Bobby fucking by lapping him. Trust me. Whitney and I were very close, like I said, and we spent a lot of time together. And it wasn't like I was 10 years older than her and I introduced her to drugs. Here, little girl, no, we graduated from marijuana together. She wanted to try it after I tried it, and we tried it. If anything was going to be done, I was going to be the one to show her. The age was probably around 16. Yeah. Every day. A lot every day. Shit that usually kills motherfuckers, and you survive it, so you keep rocking.
What about Bobby?
Let's just say Bobby was fucking lightweight when it came to motherfucking drugs. Bobby was not someone who could do a, we surpassed Bobby fucking by lapping him. Trust me. Whitney and I were very close, like I said.
Everybody tried to blame Bobby for that. Saying, oh, it was Bobby that changed Whitney. It was Bobby that strung her out. No, you hear the brother right here saying out of his own mouth that it was him that introduced all of those things to her. From smoking marijuana to bumping it up to the Keion. Okay, it was him. And if you were a real brother, knowing that you were already on the shit and knowing that that was your sister, your baby sister, that you should have told her no. You should have told her no. I ain't about to let you try none of this because you got a future. Like, no, you're not about to do this. You my sister. I ain't about to see you strung out like that. Hell, I'm trying to get off of it. What I'm going to introduce it to you for? And unfortunately, that's what caused her not to be here no more. You lived, thankfully, to see another day, sir. But she, unfortunately, got strung out and could not shake it. And she had to go to rehab after rehab after rehab. It hurt my heart to see her doing that Dwyane Sawyer interview where she was sitting there and looking all frail. You could tell she might have been probably hiding in the interview from the way that she was acting. She was kind of twitchy. She was real like, but you always know Whitney always had like a little attitude. She was real snappy or whatever. But it kind of looked like she was giving a little high in that interview. But I was just like, Lord, it just broke my heart to see her in her later years, how she kind of went out, how her voice changed, hearing about how people walked out of her concerts because she sounds so bad. Never in the history of never would I ever thought that people will be walking out of a Whitney Houston concert because she just sings so well. I've never known anybody to sing so well. I mean, like literally, if y'all follow me, y'all know I've told y'all Whitney Houston was literally my idol growing up. I would cut on a Whitney Houston song, baby, and I would get in there with my brush and I would be singing. And y'all know back then we had the cassettes. I could rewind that shit back and I was like, whoa, roll that back. I would want to be able to sing just like every time she do a little run, I would wind that shit back. She was my idol. So to see her get hooked on this stuff, to go from being stressed out in the industry and then finding out that her brother is the one that got her hooked on this mess, that blows me. Because as a brother, you're supposed to be a protector of your little sister, not get her strung out. And then you kind of sat back and allowed people to blame Bobby all these years for doing this to Whitney, when really she's the one that got him hooked from what I was hearing. She asked him to try it first, and he got hooked. So the both of them became hooked on this drug. Thankfully, Bobby got off. Whitney was not so, fortunate to be able to do so. So, brother, we blame you for getting her hooked on that. All right. You should apologize to Bobby how you sat back and allowed everybody to ridicule him all them damn years, knowing it was your ass that did that. Okay. And it was also the mother that stepped up in the interview that she did with Oprah Winfrey. And she also said that it was her son, because I remember watching that interview where she said that it was her son that had him on it as well, that had Whitney on drugs as well. So shout out to Whitney Houston. Rest in peace to Whitney Houston. Love her down, baby. Love her down. Rest in peace to her. All right. And brother, I'm glad you off the drugs too, sir. All right. Let's move on. They said, come through, carry me with the wisdom. Y'all know I always like that. Y'all know how I do over here, honey. I'm always going to get my little Dr. Phil moments over here. We're going to laugh. We're going to cut up. But I always like to have some serious moments where we kind of have like a little educational segment, especially on relationships. Why I brought that fucking fruit up here? Every time I bring fruit up here, y'all. All right, let's move on. Let's move on to my next topic. Next topic says, if you okay. Now, this is a crazy topic. This is a crazy topic right here. How this man actually did his wife. And I definitely wanted to share this. I don't know if this is like a wife type of night, a relationship type of night. But let's check this out. It says, if you were the wife, how would you handle this situation? Okay, let's get into it.
Keila Mouton says she and her husband have 2 kids and have been married for 12 years. She thought all was well in her marriage, only to discover her husband allegedly got a fake divorce with her. She says the other shocking part is her husband's mistress allegedly pretended to be her.
I feel like I'm on a Lifetime movie trying to put this puzzle together to see how did it even took place, how did the attorney did the information without my identification.
Mouton, who now lives in Texas, says she has been traveling back and forth to Louisiana, gathering information on how she could be divorced.
My husband did not contact me, told me anything about he wanted to divorce me, didn't tell me that he filed for a divorce. If he wanted a divorce, I would have gave it to him.
She says she never received a subpoena or was present in court proceedings. She tells News 10 she learned of the divorce through his mistress.
You've been divorced. It's public record. guess what? You seen that ring? Guess what? I'm about to be married to him next. So you can get ready. I'll give you an invitation.
Mouton says, according to the state and her attorney, she and her husband are still married. However, according to St. Martin Parish, the court did grant a divorce, but it's not finalized. The accused mistress is LaShonda Pope. She was arraigned in Vermilion Parish Courthouse Thursday morning for first-degree injuring public records.
If it would have been done the proper way, but it was not done properly, because on the paperwork that I've finally gathered after.
Tequila Mouton says she and her husband have 2 kids and have.
The husband wanted to get away from the wife so bad that he used the side chick to pretend to be the wife, to go down there and act like she was the wife in order to get some falsified documents to get this divorce. So legally, him and his real wife is still married, and she's still trying to fight to fix this situation. This husband, both of them need to be locked up, because anytime you sign an official document like that and you falsify it, that is called fraud. I mean, that is called fraud. Let's hear it one more time.
Have been married for 12 years. She thought all was well in her marriage, only to discover her husband allegedly got a fake divorce with her. She says the other shocking part is her husband's mistress allegedly pretended to be her.
I feel like I'm on a Lifetime movie trying to put this puzzle together to see how did it even took place, how did the attorney did the information without my identification.
Mouton, who now lives in Texas, says she has been traveling back and forth to Louisiana, gathering information on how she could be divorced.
My husband did not contact me. He told me anything about he wanted to divorce me. He didn't tell me that he filed for a divorce. If he wanted a divorce, I would have gave it to him.
She says she never received a subpoena or was present in court proceedings. She tells News 10 she learned of the divorce through his mistress.
You've been divorced. It's public record. Guess what? You seen that ring? Guess what? I'm about to be married to him next. So you can get ready. I'll give you an invitation.
Mouton says, according to the state and her.
I know this bitch didn't just call the wife and leave a message saying she about to be married to him next, and she'll invite her to the wedding, and you see this ring, I'm about to be next. Girl, do you want to have a second ring around your eye? First of all, don't call my phone. Don't call my phone, okay? Girl. She bold.
Her attorney, she and her husband are still married. However, according to St. Martin Parish, the court did grant a divorce, but it's not finalized. The accused mistress is LaShonda Pope. She was arraigned in Vermilion Parish Courthouse Thursday morning for first-degree injuring public records.
If it would have been done the proper way, but it was not done properly, because on the paperwork that I've finally gathered after.
Tequila Mouton says she
identity to make it seem like she was the wife in order to hurry up the divorce so that she could marry this woman's husband. Now she done got caught and her ass about to go to jail. Okay, and then you're so stupid because you done called the wife and done left a little message on her phone talking about you about to be the wife next. So you can't even say you ain't do the shit because you done left a message. And I'm glad she probably kept that message and turned your ass in. Now both of y'all getting ready to be pen pals. So now if you marry him, it's gonna be in jail. You're so stupid. Like, girl, he must have had a peen of gold for you to be on some stupid shit like this. I mean, it's so many ways that you could, just get a divorce if you don't want to be with that person. If she's contesting divorce, it look like they got kids right here as well. Damn, just go on down there and file. And the wife, the real wife, she shouldn't really feel no way. Go and let his ass go, because obviously, one, he been cheating on you. Two, he's out here on some fraud shit trying to get away from you. Let him go, child. He's obviously for the streets. Let her have them. Let her deal with it, because the same shit that he doing to you, he gonna do to her. That's what people need to realize. Don't be making nobody stay where they don't want to be. Do not make nobody stay where they don't want to be. Let his ass go right on with her, because she gonna get her dose of the same mess that he did to you. You know why? Because that's who he is. And women need to realize that. Stop thinking he gonna change for you. No, he not. If he treated her like a dog, your ass gonna be over there on that shit too. Yes, I did bark. That's how your ass gonna be too. Soon as he get done doing you the same damn way. Okay? Yes, he will, girl. Yes, he will. I don't know why women think that they better than somebody else. Just cause you get the man after he done dogged you out. Just cause you get him don't mean he ain't gonna do you the same way, boo-boo. Now, this is what y'all ass gonna be doing. Let me show you what y'all gonna be doing. Okay?
He just been back here and cut me all the time. I'm mad. When you do this, you got no woo.
When he cheat on your ass, that's how you gonna be. Right there.
He just been back here and cut me all the time.
Yeah.
I'm mad. When you do this, you got no woo.
Yep. When he move on to the next woman to do your ass the same way.
He just been back here and cut me all the time.
Right there. Right there.
When you do this, you got no woo. He just been back here and cut me all the time. I'm tired.
I'm tired. That's right. I'm tired. Now your ass tired. You initiated the bullshit. Now you tired. Bye. Bye, girl. Bye. Let's wave you away, honey. Goodbye, girl. How you tired when you initiate the bullshit? I can't take it, y'all. People be always on that bullshit. What's up, Shar's Reality? How you tired when you initiate the bullshit? No, don't get a nap, because I ain't done being petty. That's what I tell your ass. No, you're not tired. Don't initiate the bullshit, then be tired when it's time to fight back. No, go take a nap, because I'm not done being petty. I've just began the petty. No. We're not stopping now. I've just begun to be petty, girl. Go get you a good 30-minute little nap, girl, and come on back, because I am not done being petty, girl. Oh, no. That's the type of bullshit I'll be on. That's the type of shit I'll be on. All right, let's move on. Blueface father, child. Blueface father asked fans to pray for his son, honey, and Chrisean Rock's release from jail. He said, oh, child, y'all got to come and get this baby now. Lord, y'all pray for them to get out of jail so they can get these babies, Lord. Okay? Come get these kids, because they about to drive me crazy. Now, y'all know Chrisean's baby is with CPS, okay, Child Protective Services, all right, from what we're hearing, from what I was told. Let's go ahead and get into what they're saying. They said that Blueface's father, honey, Jonathan Porter, asked fans to pray for his son's release, said that he shared a video explaining that he's hoping his son will be released in 20 days. Says that Jonathan also asked that fans pray for Chrisean Rock to be released as well. Says that if you recall, Chrisean was arrested on a felony fugitive warrant after she entered a courthouse in the San Fernando Valley with their son. It says that we'll keep you updated as more information becomes available. Y'all remember that she was going for a hearing for Blueface, and her ass got hemmed up in the courthouse, and she had that baby with her. So Child Protective Services had to come and get the baby. And her friend came and got the baby, and Child Protective Services got the baby from her friend because her friend did not have a stable place to stay as well. Plus, she had some open cases with Child Protective Services herself, so she was not deemed to take care of Chrisean's baby because she won't taking good care of her own damn babies. Okay, yeah. So, of course, y'all know Chrisean also has another case pending. I think it's Oklahoma. Once she finishes up her time where she currently is serving in, I think, California. And Blueface also, he was supposed to get out in July, but he also had another violation of probation that he had to face as well. So he has additional time that he'll be facing. There's no telling when either of them will be getting out of jail, okay? Chrisean was also charged with punching James Wright Chanel in the mouth as well. So she got a lot of shit going on. As a mother, you got to learn that, look, you're a mother now. You're a mother now. Now, let somebody hit you first. And I keep telling people, there's a method to this. And I'm not promoting violence in any way, shape, or form. But unless somebody hits you first, that's called defending yourself. All right? You can't just be out here putting paws on people when you got kids and responsibilities. You can't do that. Because then your ass get locked up and sued. But now if they put paws on you first, then you wham, bam, thank you, ma'am, they ass, and do what you got to do out here. Okay? And yeah, that's what you got to do. That's what I'm saying. I ain't never gonna hit you first. I'm gonna provoke the fuck out of you though to make you want to pop my ass. That's how I be. You gotta know how, you just gotta know what to do. You gotta know what to do. I ain't gonna touch you first. I ain't stupid. I'm talking all the shit though that's gonna piss you all the way off. Well, you'll be like this bitch. And when I get you that mad and you just graze me just a little bit, then I gotta defend myself. See how petty I can be? This bitch, okay? Because I told you I start my shit out with one of them right there. You got to get a forehead mush right quick. After you touch me first, okay? Oh, let's move on, child. Let's move on. All right, but yeah, so shout out to Blueface Daddy Child with his blue mohawk girl. How old are you, sir? How old are you with a blue mohawk out here? Anyway, we will be praying for them, child, because they do need all the prayers that they can get. But until they grow up out here, until your son, Blueface Jonathan, grow up out here, and until Chrisean's ass grow up and realize that you got to put your child before anybody and anything else, we can pray all day long, honey. All right, Lord, do it. That's all I'm saying, child. Let me get your prayer over there too, child. Lord, do it. That's all we're gonna say for them too. All right, that go for both of them. That go for both of them, and prayers for that baby wherever he is. Cause child, listen, it's sad. I always hate to see children in the middle of mess. All right, it's so unfortunate. It's so unfortunate because that child did not ask to be here. The child did not ask to be here. The hell happened right there? All right, let's get on to the next topic, child. I have to restart my computer, child. Lord have mercy. Somebody said lovers and animals. Child, oh, that's my shit. That a forehead mush. When you piss me off, I get that. I'll check that forehead right quick on you. I sure will. I'm working on it, y'all. I'm working on my attitude. I'm a Leo, y'all. I just don't be giving a damn, and I never gave no fuck. I'm working on my attitude. I am, y'all. Sometimes I just have attitude. I do. I'm working on it. I really am. I promise you I am. But sometimes people just send me, and I just, girl. Oh, Lord. The old rail, I've come a long way. I have, baby, because I used to be zero tolerance. I mean, who you talking to? Followed by some hands. Like, I'll be quick to give you them hands. For real. The Lord has changed me a lot, y'all. I ain't quick to pop off because I got more shit to lose, and I'm a mother now. But don't make no mistake about it. We ain't no punk. We ain't never been them. Okay? We ain't never been. It takes a long, I ain't gonna say a long time, but it takes more to initiate an ass whooping over here. But hey, when you got shit to lose and you're trying to get places in life, you kind of calm down a little bit. But you know, that's what it is. The Lord's still working on me, child. But don't try me while he working on me. That's all I can say. Don't try my ass while he working on me. Okay? Trigger warning. Because people say, didn't you say the Lord was working on? He is. And I'm gonna work on you too. But don't play with me like that. People always like to say, I thought you were saved. Okay. The Lord did say lay hands upon you. He didn't say how to lay hands. All right, don't try it. But let's move on. I will lay hands upon you. I ain't gonna put no oil on you. Well, I don't know. We might, I ain't gonna say that. We will put the hands upon you though. All right. Let's move on. All right, Dwayne Wade, child. Dwayne Wade with his moist ass out here, child. Oh, fruity in the booty and zesty for the bestie out here. Dwayne Wade teases potential nail polish line, child. He says that I've got some cool ideas that I am exploring. Dwayne Wade, can we talk to you right quick? Sir, can you sit your ass down somewhere? All right. Go play some basketball. Go pick up a basketball. See, this is why your son is acting like this. This is why your son is sashaying around the house like that, okay? This is why. I blame you, Dwayne Wade, because you run around the house with your nails and your toenails painted with blouses on. This is why your son is out here wanting to be dressing like that. Yeah. Fruity in the booty and zesty for the bestie out here. That's what you are. Shit. Let's get into this. Ooh. Okay. I just had.
Don't get a close up of my nails.
No.
Listen, I've been on the road. I'm gonna do like this.
But we see a pop of color.
Yeah.
What was the impetus for it?
Expression.
Yeah,
expression. You know, I'm creative. I'm expressive. And there's so many ways to do that.
Your nails look better than mine.
Don't do that.
They do.
Don't do that.
So when are we getting the new manicure?
You know, I'm working on. I'm thinking about I'm actually thinking about jumping into the nail line. Like,
oh, really?
I've been thinking about it. Yeah, I've been thinking about it. Like, I've been in it so long, and I'm like, you know what?
What's this hospital shirt he got on? Like, Dwayne, why you so fruity here lately? I don't understand. Like, is this something you need to tell us? Like, are you slowly trying to come out of the closet on us? Like, what is going? Why you got on this hospital shirt like you a nurse out here now?
It could be a good time, but I got some cool ideas that I'm exploring.
Okay. So this is breaking news.
Actually, I didn't tell you guys. I've been having some conversations on my own about exploring. I got a couple of ideas, and one of my ideas is one of my favorite things to do when it comes to this is actually sitting down with my daughter and getting my nails painted and painting hers. That's a time. That's a time that we get to connect.
Right.
Me doing something that she loves and also that I love. I give her medis and petties as well.
So show us the nails.
Don't get a close up of my nails.
No.
Listen, I've been on the road. I'm gonna do like this.
But we see a pop of color.
Yeah.
What was the impetus for it?
Expression.
Expression.
Yeah, expression. You know, I'm creative. I'm expressive, and there's so many ways to do that.
Your nails look better than mine.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
They do.
Don't do that.
So when are we getting the new manicure?
You know, I'm working on. I'm thinking about I'm actually thinking about jumping into the nail line. Like,
oh,
world.
really?
I've been thinking about it. Yeah, I've been thinking about it. Like, I've been in it so long, and I'm like, you know what? It could be a good time, but I got some cool ideas that I'm exploring.
So this is breaking news.
Actually, I didn't tell you guys. I've been having some conversations on my own about exploring. I got a couple ideas, and one of my ideas is one of my favorite things to do when it comes to this is actually sitting down with my daughter and getting my nails painted and painting hers. That's a time. That's a time that we get to connect.
Right.
Me doing something that she loves and also that I love. I give her medis and petties as well.
So show us the nails.
Don't get a close up.
That's got to be confusing for his children because you're supposed to be seen as the father figure in the house, as the masculine individual, as the man, as the protector. How the fuck you gonna protect me and your nails with? I'm sorry, y'all. Somebody break in your house. How the hell you gonna protect me? You on this shit here. You can't fight the burglar. You can't protect the household because you on this shit here and your toes. You got your feet up like this here and you on this shit here. You got your hands under the little light over there like you do when you go to the nail shop. You got your hands under the blower. I can't fight yet. My nails still wet. I need 5 more minutes for my nails before I fight. Everybody getting fucked up in the house and you over there with your nails under the light. We got to wait on your shit to dry so you can come out here and windmill on somebody with your fruity ass. Was I wrong for that? Too late. Shit. I don't care. I'm tired of him. Like, nigga, man up. Man up. Sitting up here with this damn nurse's blouse on. Oh, fruity ass. And I blame Gabrielle for standing that bullshit. Like, I blame you because you're a whole, what they call him? A whole freaking beard out here. That's what they call him. The bearded lady. You weird too. I blame her for staying with him and you walk around here. This nigga wear more pearls and nail polish than you. Like, who the wife up in there? Him or you, girl? Who is the wife up in there? That's the same problem I used to have with the dude A1 and Lyrica on Love and Hip Hop. That shit used to piss me off. I said, this nigga got on more pearls and damn polish than you. And he's supposed to be the husband. Like, what's he gonna put your drawers on next? Like, what is this? It just blows me. It just blows me. Now I get it. You want to be supportive for your children. I get it. Y'all know that their son is trying to be a girl. And I totally disagree with that situation until they become of age to where they can understand what sexuality and all of that means. I don't feel like you need to encourage something at such a young age. Your child is young, 13, 14. They don't know shit about sexuality at that age in order to make a decision to say, this is how I want to be for the rest of my life. I blame you, Dwayne Wade. You're his father. And the mother tried to step in and make some sense of this shit and say, no, my son does not need to be making decisions like that at that young of an age. But you, sir, and Gabrielle, with her wrong ass, had to hop up in. They ain't even your child. Why the hell you speaking on a situation that don't involve you? Let the biological mother and Dwayne Wade with his sweet moist ass get up in there and hash this shit out. And now you got your daughter confused. You paint her nails and turn around and paint yours. She looking like, is that okay? You're raising your children in a dysfunctional household. Somebody said A1 is crazy. He is absolutely crazy. And I feel like he kind of borderline wanted to come out the closet too. He was just trying to stay on that hard masculine bullshit. But those be the ones. And we talked about it a little bit last night with the young lady that came out and said her man was on the DL. And like I said, if that's how you want to be, if you want to be, you want to be fruity or you want to be a broke wrist pony, be that. But don't confuse the children in the process. If you want to be, and I'll say it again, if you want to be a broke wrist pony, you want to be out here on your on that shit, do that. But do not, I repeat, do not confuse the children in the damn process. Because your children are always going to look up to you and want to emulate what you do. It's confusing as hell. Your daughter is confused. She don't know who the fuck the mama and the daddy is. She calling Gabrielle daddy and calling you mama. I'm saying it again. Your daughter and your son is calling you mama, Dwayne, and calling Gabrielle daddy. Her voice deeper than yours anyway. And on that shit. Kids, are you ready to come and eat now? His fruity ass sitting there. Yeah, don't show my nails right now. I ain't had a manicure just yet. Shut your ass up. Fruity ass. Get your ass somewhere. Go do some push-ups. Dwayne. Go do some push-ups, Dwayne. Drop right now and give me 20. Hell, make it 25. Just to get that fruit up out you. A whole fruit bowl sitting up there. Let's move on, child.
Put my nails
No.
Nah, shut up. I don't hear no more you. I'm done. I don't hear no more. I'm done. Get your fruity ass up out of here. Move up. Child, and yes, it's giving beard relationship. It is. It's like, girl, I would do anything you want me to do just to say I'm married to Dwayne Wade out here, girl. Child. This nigga out here booty hole on swole, and you gonna stay right there with him for clout and damn attention. That's what it is, child. Broke wrist pony, fruity in the booty hole on swole, zesty for the bestie, girl. Yes, he is, girl. He's giving broke wrist pony, girl. That's what he's giving. But let's move on. He is fruity. Fruity as a fruit bowl. Fruity as some fruit cake. Y'all know how grandma used to have that fruit cake around Christmas time? I never ate that shit. I was like, what the fuck is this, grandma? Anybody eating this shit? Whoever made fruit cake, F your life, okay? Anybody eat that bullshit? Whoever made fruit cake, F your life. That shit look nasty. All that crap. It look like some baked jelly beans in that shit. Like, whoever made that? And I know that's off topic. That shit just made me mad. Then you messed up a whole damn cake putting that shit in there. Oh, just messed up Christmas. Damn, Santa Claus don't even want to stop by my shit because that fruitcake sitting out there. We're going to leave some fruitcake out for Santa. Santa said, put that shit in the trash. I ain't come there for that. Put the cookies out for me. I want the chocolate chip cookies. I don't want that shit. Y'all be trying to leave that fruitcake out for Santa. Santa, I don't want that shit. Santa, I ain't about to eat this shit. You wonder why your toys broke because Santa done threw your shit down the chimney. I ain't about to go in there with that damn fruitcake. I'm like, why my toys broke? Santa threw my shit down the chimney. He ain't even come down the chimney. He just threw my shit down because grandma done left this nasty ass fruitcake out for him. But let's move on, child. Well, child, let's get into Ray J, honey. I found this little interview with Ray J. We've been talking about how crazy Ray J ass being here for the longest. Oh, child, somebody said my granny made a fruitcake. No, not made, honey. Let me read that. Said my granny made a fruitcake. Let me get out of this right quick. Let me look at some comments right quick before we move. Hold up. let me see this. This time my grandma made some fruitcake, child. Hold on. Do anybody eat fruitcake though while we talking about it? All right, let me look at this comment. It said my granny made a fruitcake every year that I would be like, why? Yes, why? That's the right question, child. Why? Says that why is he smiling like that talking about his nigga? Girl, because he love it. He love it, girl. He be painting his toenails too. Somebody say hate fruitcake that is nasty. It look nasty. And I'm a visual when it come to my food. If it look nasty, I ain't fooling with it. It's got to look good before I eat it. Don't be like, Carrie, try this, and the shit look nasty. Like chitlins, I will not fuck with no chitlins, especially when I know what it is too. Somebody said, I love fruitcake. God bless you, dear. God bless you. It took me a while to eat pound cake, y'all, because it didn't have no icing on it. And I used to always tell my granddad, like, that ain't no cake. He was like, just try it, because I don't like it. That's what I used to say to my granddad. He used to tell me to eat 7-Up pound cake. I think y'all told y'all about that one time. He was like, try it. I'm like, that's not cake. I don't want that. I don't like that. He was like, try it. 7-Up pound cake, y'all. I tore a piece off of that damn slice of cake. And baby, when I tell you to this day, I eat pound cake, okay? I didn't know what I was missing all this time. Because in my mind, anytime I ever had cake, it was like, had icing on it, kind of like birthday cake or just like regular cake with, icing. This particular cake did not have icing. It was just like a bake. Y'all know how pound cake look with no damn icing. And my granddad used to make 7-Up pound cakes, and he like cut me off a piece one time. He was like, try this. And I was like, I don't want it, because it looked like kind of like cornbread in my mind. And I was like, yeah, I don't like that. He was like, just try it. He gets so frustrated with me. I was like, I don't like that. And I broke a piece off and I ate it. And I was like, oh my God, this is good. So now I love pound cake, y'all. My granddaddy turned me on to pound cake, and I would tear up some damn pound cake with or without icing now. I love it. But oh my God. So that's my story with pound cake, y'all. Somebody say I love pound cake. Me too. I didn't know. I didn't know I love pound cake. Somebody said the fruit cake should be banned. It should. Oh, girl. Ain't nobody eat no pound cake. Not me. But let's move on, girl. Let's move on to our last topic. All right, let's look at these little clips. Ray J, honey, is exposing Diddy. Ray J says that Diddy, honey, is no longer in the club, meaning no more people in Hollywood ain't fooling with Diddy. Y'all know that Ray J ran in the same circles as Diddy. He went to a lot of Diddy parties. I said, are you exposing Diddy? Is that safe to do that? Because, you know, Diddy be, people go missing when they be talking about Diddy. So, Ray J, I know you probably out here on the Keion, but you might want to watch your mouth in this damn interview because you telling too much right now. You know when you get to talk too much now. Let's go on and get into this damn interview. We ain't gonna play the whole thing. I just want to play just a few clips that I pulled where he's revealing some things that he might not need to be talking about. But go off. I'm glad you did because it gave me some content. All right, we got him on the screen. Let's go ahead and get to it. All right.
Say what I'm saying. They better not have had something like that happen. You get what I'm saying? Because
shout out to Art of Dialogue and
now they even put their whole self at risk with being honest. You know what I'm saying? It's like people watch these reality shows and you see certain people arguing and shit get a little tense, right, on reality, but there's a certain level of where you don't go. You get what I'm saying? And this and that just do not go together. It just doesn't. You can't compare this of, you know, a back and forth verbal, whatever it is, in a sense of having a disagreement, right?
He's talking about the situation between Cassie, the videotape that came out with Cassie and Diddy, where he was putting hands and feet on Cassie. Okay.
And even getting too loud at this point is not even okay. But that is way on another page of somebody yelling or screaming. That's not humane.
You think it's over for him?
It's not about that. It's just about, you know, life in this industry goes on without certain people because their membership club is revoked. Their membership.
He said their membership club is revoked for certain people. He's talking about Diddy's, and meaning Diddy that went too far. Once this video came out about him putting hands and feet on Cassie, that hotel video that everybody saw, CNN released it. He says that Diddy's membership in Hollywood, in the club, that's what they call it, have been revoked. Ain't nobody fooling with Diddy. Ain't nobody fooling with Diddy.
Membership in the club is revoked. It's over. So you don't have room to make mistakes like that in the big club. You can't do that.
In the big club, you
can't. That's inexcusable.
What you mean by that when you say his membership is revoked?
Meaning, if you threw a party tonight, the people on your invitation list, Fat Club, the people that throw a party tomorrow or a foundation for be anything that has substance to it, right? It's no longer available for certain people to be invited to or welcome.
You that?
Ray J, no stranger to controversy.
Moving forward. So I got one more where he says that what do you think should be done to Diddy in this situation? He's gonna say that Diddy deserves 100 lashes.
Puffy.
Most people have no clue that in 2023, the best way to make money on Amazon is not with.
That's it. I just want y'all really to hear what he had to say about Diddy. So he's saying that Diddy is pretty much out. Nobody's fooling with Diddy. He says really Diddy needs 1,000 lashes. He needs 1,000 lashes for the things that he did to Cassie. He also talked about further in the interview that he used to hang out with Diddy and Cassie, and he never ever knew that was even going on. Now, I find that to be weird because several people have said that they've seen Cassie with several bruises on her. Like, you never question that. You never question like bruises. They talked about how she had, like black eyes and things like that. So you said that you were around him all the time, quite a few times. So it's weird to me that you never seen him be that way. because people who've been around Diddy always talked about how aggressive in nature that he is, how he yell at people, how he treats his employees, how aggressive he is towards people. So you hung out with him and you never saw that. I find that very hard to believe. Now I get it, that's your boy. You want to take up for him. You want to be very careful in what you say in interviews about him because he can be very dangerous with the people that he have around him that can get things done. And we can put that in air quotations. But don't sit up and lie after we've seen the video of what he did to Cassie. There's no fucking way you've never seen him be aggressive to any woman. Because we've heard many stories of how he was with Misa Hilton, his first baby mama, how he was, coming after her and how he was abusive towards her as well. How he was towards all of his baby mamas. Like, he's crazy. How he was towards Kim Porter, how he broke her nose, how he would put hands on women and hide them in hotels until they healed. Things like that. Several people have come forward and say that they've been around Cassie and Diddy, that they've been around Kim Porter, that they've been around Misa Hilton, and they've seen Diddy be in this aggressive form, but you used to hang around him all the time and you saw nothing. Oh, he's just on his best behavior around you now? I don't understand why people like to lie like that. I mean, damn, Ray J, maybe you on them mushrooms again. I don't know. But anywho and anyway, child, get him off my screen, his lying ass. But thank you guys for being here. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and end the show right there. I hope you guys enjoyed the topics that we pulled for you guys. We ain't gonna hold you guys too much longer. I still got to finish getting my show ready for in the morning. Thank you guys so much for being here. Somebody said great show tonight. I appreciate it. Said that you can tell an abuser without, yeah, you can just tell their demeanor and how they act around that person. If they're kind of spooked, if they're jumpy, because you can just tell. Just like with children, if they're in an abusive situation at home, in the way that they react, if you kind of, move suddenly around them, they're kind of jumpy, you can kind of tell that maybe something may be going on that may not need to go on, okay? Like, for real. Like, too, if they say the kids are always wetting themselves and stuff like that, it could be something going on in the home that you don't know about. So you have to be able to look for signs and know them when you see them in order to pick up on things that are irregular with people, okay? But yes, thank you guys for being here. I really appreciate you guys. And great commentary, Camille. I appreciate it. Okay. I hope you guys please like the video as well. And if you're joining for the first time, go ahead and subscribe to this channel as well. Because as you guys see, we have fun over here. We laugh over here. We got the tea over here. And we just like to act the fool. Okay. I appreciate all of my mods, KBR. Thank you, Tyra. Thank you, Bill Wilson. Thank you, Linda Gamble. Thank you all for modding for me. Okay. And thank you to all of my content creators. Let's see. Justice T, please. Thanks for being here. Girlfriend Chronicles, Aries Girl Podcast, Truth TV Podcast, Purple Unicorn, Chronicles of Kim K, and Dear Reed Talk. Okay. If there's any more in the building that join us tonight, please let me know. I'll be happy to shout you out. Okay. Thank you all. Thank you all, each and every one of my Caramelians as well for being here. You guys rock. You guys rock. All right, let's get out of here. Let's get y'all some twerking music, honey, so y'all can get out of here. And here we go. Boom. Please like the video. Guys, in the morning. Bye. Hold up, Messy Hoes Atlanta, thank you for being here as well. I see you here, dear. I didn't want to miss none of my content creators because y'all know I like to shout all of you guys out. I'm sorry that I missed your name. Messy Hoes Atlanta, thank you for being here as well. All right, y'all get back to twerking, girl. I'm sorry. Y'all like, come here, we have to the music. Damn.